EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. On the Baltimore sideline, look at head coach John Harbaugh. This team is really rounded into form 7-2 in their last 9. Across from him, it's Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. Off we go from Cleveland. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the lefty, 5'11" out of Oregon, Dillon Gabriel.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarter.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Shotgun snap to Gabriel. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Carter is the motion man. 3rd and long. Here's Gabriel. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass needs to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So the Ravens will come out. They are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
Last week's performance, Mike, probably when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. With that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the ball from getting into the wrong hands. He got too careless at times, and they will pay for it. If he does that here today, he may not get so lucky.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Gonna go right back to Henry. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory.
It's 2nd and inches.
Play action now. Jackson. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Here's 3rd down in a few inches. They'll try to sneak it here. We will have a Ravens first down. At least it would appear that way. It didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I'll pick up with 2 yards. First down, Ravens.
On play action, here's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
This is Henry. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll go again here with Henry. Oh, making guys miss. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they ran it on that prior drive. Has an opening, past the 40, and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
Now first down, it's back to Judkins. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, Gabriel. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, here's Judkins. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll run it and give it to the big guy. He's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. From the gun, here's Gabriel. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Christian Kirk, touchdown Browns. No problem there on the extra point, and the Browns will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. He continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Baltimore.
And the Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Off the play fake. Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. He was covered by Denzel Ward.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll go with the sneak. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line. And that is enough for a 1st down.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10. they'll work straight ahead with Henry. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Browns' 25-yard line.
They'll run. It's Henry. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 21 yards.
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. To the goal line and in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now it's Gabriel taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage run. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. And on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Wallace now on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. And it's left side and caught by Flowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
The Baltimore 1st down.
Jackson now. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
Run the draw. Here's Henry. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. So, on 37, here's 2nd and 6. A give right up the middle to Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. So, they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Ravens out front. On 3rd down, Jackson. We're back to Cleveland in a minute. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. And that is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Brings up second and 11 at the 46-yard line.
He's got his tight end down the field. That's the Njoku.
A gain of 26 yards.
Schultz, the motion man.
First down.
On the give, it's Njoku. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. Will be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Again, it's Judkins. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Simpson. A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
On the zone read, this is Gabriel. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Browns are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. This one complete to Bateman. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the
Second
32-yard
down,
line.
Jackson. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Jackson from the gun on third down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Back deep for the Browns, it's DeAndre Carter. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
A 7-yard line.
Here's Gabriel. Moving to his right. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Cleveland. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
First and 10.
Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. A first down throw for Jackson. He takes off. Whoa! And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for a Baltimore.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. Henry hit, the ball comes free. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And he is out of bounds. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
And the Baltimore first down.
From the gun, Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Baltimore first down.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Second and 5. Right back to Henry. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple along the way. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. Starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. From the 32-yard line now, here is 2nd and 5. They run it once more with Judkins. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Throwing on 3rd down, Gabriel. Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Browns, 1st down.
Schultz, the motion man.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's Judkins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run, and here comes Judkins. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Gabriel now on 3rd. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of the Ravens has it. To the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens move out to a 24-10 lead. Carter on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Browns offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Gabriel. He's got his man Carter. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
They'll give it here to Judkins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't go up and stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Out of the gun, Gabriel. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, here's Gabriel. He keeps it himself. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
And the Browns, 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Gabriel. He'll run again. He'll get a dozen out of that one. scrambling his way to a first down. On first down, Gabriel. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. And instead, well, we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They'll be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. What to do on this drive? First and 10.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the 24-yard line.
We'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman.
Jackson's pass intercepted.
Gabriel now on first down. Left side, he's got Njoku. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
That's good for a Browns.
Gabriel going to keep it on the zone read. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today.
The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? The penalty helps a bit, but it's still third and long. Now Gabriel. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Browns getting their punting team out there, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Set to go now on first and 10. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second and 2.
They'll run it with Judkins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The backfield empty here for third and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down.
Looking to throw is Gabriel. This one is pulled in on the feet and bounds. Yes! Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Cleveland. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's second and a couple. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Open right side is likely. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Baltimore.
On first and 10, Jackson. To the outside. Catch made by Hopkins. They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
Out at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
This is Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Third and 5.
It's a gain of a yard.
To throw is Jackson. Coming up, and that's the tight end likely.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 12.
Here's Henry. And he'll get about 5. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
17-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. It is third and long.
Sack. A loss of 8 yards.
Throwing Jackson. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Intercepted. The Browns take over first and 10.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
9-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Again, it's Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A loss of 1. Brings up third and 8.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. From the gun on third down, Gabriel. And that is incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshon Judkins out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in on the stop. Second down, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7. Second down, they need 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down at that 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
He'll try to power ahead with Ricard. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
The Browns offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
This one is caught by Kirk. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. On 1st down, Gabriel. Moving to his left.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
On the give, it's Judkins. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
At the 47-yard line.
Now it's Gabriel. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 21
1st and 10.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Gabriel. Moving outside the pocket.
That play had sack written all over it. So that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
There's a screen set up for Judkins. Ooh. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
Shotgun snap to Gabriel. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Kyle Van Noy on the tackle. A gain of 1 yard on the play.
Now Gabriel on 3rd and goal. And he will score. Game on. Dylan Gabriel. Touchdown Browns. The extra point. Up and good. And the Browns will cut the deficit to 7.
Browns 24.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This returnable for Wallace. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. And it back out again. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays. And his left side is caught by Flowers. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
A quick slant to Flowers.
Jackson's pass.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Jackson up top again. He'll tuck it and take off. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Another Baltimore 1st down.
On play action, here's Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Browns offense and their quarterback, Dillon Gabriel, set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He's got his man Carter. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
That's another Browns first down.
Out of the gun, Gabriel. He'll step up and run. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
And the Browns first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. From the gun, here's Gabriel. Open man, and that's Tillman. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. Now Gabriel. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal. They snap it to Gabriel. They try and get there, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Ravens have come up with the football. Another 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line. First down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short game. An injured player on the field. That is Myles Garrett being tended to. They cannot lose him. Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds, up at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
A first down throw for Jackson. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he has that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Again, it's Jackson. He'll try to run for it. So after that last play, we have an injured Raven. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Schlesinger on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
We'll go right back to Henry. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Makes it third and inches.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
A gain of 1 yard. And the
to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll go again here with Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. They'll run it with Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. On 4th down, out is the rookie Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This from 40 yards out. The pick is perfect right down the middle. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens, and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.